trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrist are great, I'm getting used to change.
Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team.
Now from the home of the Dog Pound, EA Sports welcomes you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Cleveland Browns. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Graham. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. You talk about this Miami defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure?
The Dolphins get there this time and they bring him down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They'll try and throw for it with Graham. Here's a diving catch right side. So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 70, Dragon 60. 60 average, 60, go.
Graham will throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Browns at 500 and 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Now it's Graham. He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
18, Viking 18, 19, Lion, 60, Trap 60, Trap 60.
Graham here from the shotgun. That is caught. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 38-yard line.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Graham going to set up to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
70 range. 70 range. Left thing 19. Cut 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Check over.
Again, it's Graham. Got Gordon open, completes it. And a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
Second and 7 at the 16-yard line.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. His 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Like what we saw right there, good running down near the goal line because that was a really good drive. They were able to possess the ball, have some early success moving it downfield, and then clearly the most important thing, finishing things off with the ball in the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Looking to put a drive together. The first carry now. This is Williams. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in for the Miami touchdown. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point safely through. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35. The Browns drive about to get started. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
Well, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Graham. He's going to let it go again. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great play there. 65 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call it down at the 44.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
First down.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 87 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Marino to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Here's Marino. Man open left side, it's Williams. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
19 Lions. 7 Pirates.
Here's Graham to throw it. He's going to try and go deep again. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator's a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. And running with power here. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's a gain of 35.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 39-yard line. Now a give up the middle to Williams. 105 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And it is still early, just the first quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
Now 2nd and 3. Now it's Moreno. They set up the screen. Achane has it. Down the right sideline. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. 31 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
You talk about this Miami defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Now Graham to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Warriors, 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready, ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Set. 18, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Mustang 19, Buffalo 18. Hey, smash. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18, pop, trap 60, trap 60. Get up.
From the gun, it's Graham. Complete to Newsom. And boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle's going to leave him about a yard or so short.
It's now 4th down and 1.
Come 19, come 19. Big alert, big alert. Come 19, 9.
These two teams all tied after one. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They'll try and run for it with Brown. And he's got some space here. He's still on his feet. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Browns take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives to see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
No, I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Up the middle, it's Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at him, and boy, was they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. the RPO. He completes it. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. 64 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and through. And the lead is up to 8. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. Marino on play action. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Traditionally, as a defense, your #1 job, stop the run. But in today's football, it's impacted the opposing quarterback. Make him uncomfortable. And so far, they've not been able to do that.
Not at all. He's been really comfortable in the pocket. 3 touchdown passes already.
So that could be an important first sack if they do want to turn things around.
Going up top. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, that's one as a quarterback when you put both hands on your helmet and say, I can't believe I just did that. If he puts a little more touch on that ball, the receiver's still running. Instead, it's just an incomplete pass.
Fielded just inside the 20. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that 1-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 126 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Marino. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up. In motion goes the tight end. Throwing on 2nd and long. Marino. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Third down and 6. Marino will throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Marino and the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it. They're going to look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some.
This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Dolphins 27.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride the offense this go. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down. A gain of 9 yards.
To throw is Marino. He finds his man complete. That's Clayton.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Play fake. Here's Marino. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Here's 3rd and 10.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's third.
They go play action with Marino. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And he's got room. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, the way things have been going in this one, Charles, it was only a matter of time before this defense got involved and made a big play. And they do right there. Gosh, this lead is so large, CD, only in the first half.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing that's so amazing about it. You mentioned this large lead. How's this their first takeaway of the game? And what a spectacular run it was. Adding to the lead, showing the true dominance, and you're exactly right. We're still in the first half.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they...
Oh, right on the heels of a pick six, another ball intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Warriors 17. 19 tight. 19. 70 ring. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Biggs.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing to start the drive. Graham. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Mustang 19, let's go. 60 bikes, Warrior 70. 19 tight, 19 tight. 70 range, 70 range.
Looking to throw. Graham. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Yeah, the Browns are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And he'll have the Dolphins first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
143 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Now 2nd and 5.
They run it again with Williams. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running. Excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
And he stopped immediately there. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
They showed up a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down.
That's good for Dolphins. First down.
Now Marino to throw it. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Marino sets up.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Jair Elam makes a pick. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 33.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Browns drive about to get started.
They had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. 67 yards.
And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
27.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard. And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Good clean play, no flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3-and-out.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. They'll try and throw forward Marino. He's got his target. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Run straight ahead with Achane. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Second down and 8.
Let's go now.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. From the 44, Marino. And this will be incomplete.
coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Ready?
They'll set up the throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. 4th down. Here's Marino. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Graham going to set up to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A big play there. 43 yards.
And the Browns have taken a 5-touchdown lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he'll go out of bounds, but 10 yards inside of enemy territory at the 40. Great return.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Ready up! Here we go, here we go!
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw. And this one complete to Smith. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
70 Lions. Let's go.
They'll run for it with Achane.
And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll go. H.M. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as he'll wind up going backwards. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Mustang 19 Tiger. Panther 11, Panther 11. Steady.
Now it's Graham. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
18, Warriors 70, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Graham will throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
79 Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
70 range, 7 Pirates, 19 Lock Street. Trap 60. 18 Pioneer. Go.
Here's Graham to throw it. Middle of the field to Jefferson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Mustang 19.
Graham going to look to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 16. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 60 Bobcats, 18 Rattler, Warriors 70.
Now Graham to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. 4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 10-yard line.
7 Pirates.
Now Graham. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
18, Dragon 60. Buffalo 18.
Graham here from the shotgun. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16.
It's 4th down.
60 Maverick, Mustang 19. 19 tight. Panther 11, 60 Bobcats.
They'll try and throw for it with Graham. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Here's Marino. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gordon. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. And Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop. Well, no one wants to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Marino here from the gun.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try to throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Marino to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21.
It's 4th down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. That 4th quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
Making the tackle there, Martin Emerson.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Marino will throw. Short throw to Smith. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Now Marino. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. Let's face it, though. No surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Here we go. It's Marino on 4th down. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. To throw is Marino. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point right down the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Let's go. Warriors 70, 60 by 6, 60 by 6. Panther 11, Panther 11, Chap 60, Chap 60. Street, street. 70 range.
Back to throw. Graham. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got two more to use here in the final stages. That one looks like he'll throw here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile.
79 Bronco. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hurt, motion.
Out of the shotgun, Graham. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. 18 Pioneer. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 Lion.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to go up top again. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.